Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, okay.
Oh,
So we
okay.
are back, I guess.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the South Asian Nationals Open Qualifiers number 3. This is, of course, the grand finals between Deimos Force and Team Heat. We were just talking behind the scenes. Again, you caught us off guard, and it looks like, well, Deimos Force also caught their opponents off guard with that victory on Oregon. So, let's bring up the map bans. And Baza, let's talk about, which map is going to be our second map as well.
So as the map ban loads, Coastline is going to be
Yes.
our second map. Pick of Deimos Force. They did manage to win out on Oregon, which was picked out by Team Heat earlier on, quite convincingly too, if I do say so myself. And it will be really interesting considering how much these two teams relied on their frag power alone in the last
Yep.
map, coming on to Coastline, which is a lot of times dependent on pure frag power, a lot of times, right? So it will be really, really interesting on how they play it out on that map.
Absolutely can be crucial up to the teams as well. And for now, I believe we've got confirmation that the game is starting. So as soon as the game starts, I'd say that we'll be jumping in. But keeping that in mind, Baza, you just said that it's really dependent on the gunfights. So I need your prediction. First, I'm going to make my prediction. I'm going to say that because Deimos Force won their opposing teams maps, they're looking very strong here. I don't think they're planning on losing Coastline as well. And since Coastline has a nature of being centered around the aspect of individual mechanical abilities and still a little less prioritizing strategy, that's why I think that Deimos Force will win Coastline. It may be it may be a close game. I still think that Team Heat will give them a close fight. I am expecting somewhere around 7-4 or maybe a 7-3.
Well, for myself, I think Team Heat might just be able to pull it through here. They have a lot of fragging potential, as we saw well in the last few rounds as well, and in the last map. I think Eagle Eye wasn't really playing to up to his full potential as we have seen him, so he might just be coming out here onto a map like Coastline, where it gives him basically free reign, right, to run around to
Yeah.
take care of things. And maybe if we don't see a Valkyrie van coming out, oh well, Team Heat actually excuse me right there, might just have a really, really upper hand, right? Compared to Demios Force, for example. They might just be able to run around, get some kills, and win it out as a whole. But that's for later, as we will find that out right after this map, anyways, as we are heading right into the game on the map of Coastline and into the ban phase.
Yeah, so just okay, I can see that. Okay, maybe the audience isn't really just not able to get the what can I say? Sorry, not able to get the clean feed right now of the game. I'm not sure if that's true or not. But otherwise, yeah, we are
There you
in.
go.
Okay, yeah, they can see it. All right, all right, all right. So now we are here and we can have a look at the operator bans. Nomad is going to be banned from the side of Deimos Force. Okay, so they saw Ashrit and they saw Cypher playing the Nomad on Oregon and they want to get rid of that. They don't want to allow their opponents to play this. And yeah, I can see that happening. I can see why that would have been a possibility for the side of Deimos Force.
Yeah, definitely. You don't really want a lot of nomad, right? If you're planning on jumping out, if you're planning on running out, if you're planning on just flanking all around, right? Which is quite common on coastline, anyways. You don't want nomad to be dealing with. But on the other hand, we are seeing a Blackbeard brought out. He was quite powerful on coastline initially, but recently he hasn't really been brought out a lot, or even if he hasn't really had a lot of impact due to his really, really recent nerf, I would say.
Yeah, Sniper Want Candy was playing a little bit of Blackbeard, but it looks like now Team Heat they want to get rid of him and get rid of the operator just entirely. And they want Sniper Want Candy to be playing some other operator and anything else besides the Blackbeard. So that may be the strategy in place for them. And yeah, okay, Mira being banned as well from Deimos Force. So again, a lot of the bans we are seeing, we saw these kinds of operators being played in the previous map. We saw Deimos Force playing Mira. We saw Team Heat playing Nomad. We saw Deimos Force playing Blackbeard and Melusi being brought out as well. And all of these attack and all of these operators, they're not centered towards the aspect of hard breach. So keeping that in mind, it's really, really important that we see how much importance will be given to hard breach in this this game, if at all? Because for now, it looks like, no hard breaching operator has been picked by the attackers. We may see a sixth pick. Otherwise, yeah, for now, it's going to be Gridlock. Oh, never mind, Cypher from the Capitao. So the Capitao is possibly going to bring the hard breach gadget. Meanwhile, for the defenders, they have a very, very standard strat in place. They've got Maestro, Asterix on the Jaeger, Mute, Legion, Frost, and yeah, nothing out of
Defenders,
the
protect
ordinary.
your bombs
So
from being
we are
defused by
seeing here,
attackers.
and no, the Capitao has not brought the hard breaching charge, so he's going to be playing, and he's going to bringing out the Claymore. Okay, so completely, nothing related to hard breach being brought out here. It's an interesting choice that Team Heat have opted for right now.
Yeah, definitely. And well, another interesting thing coming out there from Deimos Force would be that no inclusion of a mine, even though he is unbanned, right? Especially on coastline, a lot of teams do prefer to run both of them as much as they can, mostly due to the reason that, well, when it
10
comes to
seconds to
coastline,
insertion.
utility dumps tend to happen. Yeah, right? When you're going for the plant,
5
you
seconds
obviously
left.
want the gunfights and all, but sometimes you'll just throw in all your smokes, all your flashbangs, just to distract your
Attackers are
enemy,
moving out to
then just
locate a
rush
bomb
in
and
and go
defuse
for
it.
plant. And in those situations, a lot of times Wamai is a really, really nice complement to come along with Jaeger, but we're really not seeing enough of him, or well, any of him right now. And while capitalizing on that, he is bringing out the Capital, who can get his pulse through Jaeger ADSs, but not Wamai's ADSs.
Yes, the Capita right now. We've got to see that how much of an importance is he going to play. Not just of course with all of his utility, his claymores, his asphyxiating bolts, but him being a presence. I'm not sure whether Cypher is running the LMG on him or the rifle, but whatever it is, it can be an interesting pick. And as Levi here, I'm not okay. I think we can see the attackers from their outlines. Of course, the players cannot. So I don't think he's spotted one of the attackers playing outside of full entrance them. But the attackers are closing in on him, or closing in on the defenders. Asterix right now holding this angle, and Cypher gets the kill of Levi. So that means that one of the people inside of Sunrise is gone. Your Maestro is gone. Your primary, plant denial operator who was roaming below is gone, is off the board. So that means that all the responsibility of roaming now is down to the is down to the Jaeger essentially.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of an interesting play coming out there from the lurking
Attackers have
Maestro.
located a
Not really
bomb.
something you expect, but Gridlock will get a kill of her own from her tracks. That
A
would be
bomb has been
bad, I
located.
assume. Oh, well, that was Notorious. The Legion trying to walk onto the spikes of Gridlock, not noticing his HP is way too low to perform
Attackers
any
have dropped the
actions
bomb
like that,
diffuser.
and he will get
Attackers
taken
have
out.
recovered the
Rather
diffuser.
unfortunate there for him. But Frost might just follow him on the same path that she is low on HP, and well, as you can see, Asterix just being extra cautious, just taking out all of them, even though he has enough HP, he doesn't want to risk it or want to lose any HP points at all from those gridlock spikes. However, Ali will get a kill of his own and extend their advantage. Cypher 1 can do the really clean shot there onto Cypher as well, trying to bring it back a little bit, but to no avail, or well, rather little avail, as they do still have double the man count. And while rushing right in, Eagle Eye and Ali will get one kill each to finish it out for themselves. Round one
So
goes to Team Heat.
yeah, the room did not work. Didn't work out for the side of Deimos Force right there. They've called a pause right now, so we'll be going for the pause. And okay, and in terms of the yeah, I don't know. It was just down to the gunfights. They just lost all of them. There was nothing else that went right for the defenders. Since the start of the round, they lost that player playing inside. They lost their Maestro playing inside of Sunrise. Followed that up with a rather weird kill onto the Legion, like you had mentioned from the gridlock tracks. And before you know it, half of your team was gone, and there was absolutely nothing your remaining players could do. They tried their best, but at the end they succumbed to death. And I got to say, the Team Heat, they're off to a very, very good start. This operator composition is really working out for them. Whether it is roam clearance that can happen extremely quickly by Cypher using his capital firebolts to dislodge and dislocate the roamers from their pesky angles and their pesky corners, or whether it is just the sheer gunfight capabilities of Ash and Zofia, even the flank denial that Gridlock brought that we saw in play live in the previous round. Whatever is happening for Deimos Force, it can easily be countered by the attackers of Team Heat. That's maybe the biggest lesson to be learned here.
Yeah, definitely. DF needs to just adapt a little bit more to the interesting composition that is being brought out by Team Heat so far. Like you mentioned, it's not really something we're used to. I don't think we've seen any of Gridlock, if at all, during the open qualifiers so far. At least personally, I have. And Capitao has been really, really on the down low as well. Not really being brought out, not really being played as much. I guess that's usually due to the inclusion of Wamai in the rosters of every team possible, right? That basically renders your capital balls useless unless you can get them to land in the exact place you want. And well, landing in the exact place we want is notorious right now. We'll be rejoining back into the lobby and we'll be soon seeing the timer being resumed as we head right back into the game itself.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the players are back. And now the objective is currently kitchen and service. All right. That's interesting. I want to see what damage Deimos Force can do from here. Mira is banned, so that very very standard strategy of bringing Mira into your kitchen defense, having a C4, having a shotgun is off the board.
Attackers need to
You cannot
locate and defuse as
you
many
cannot
bombs as they
implement that
can.
here. You'll have to go for some other strategy, and looks like Deimos Force are now going to prioritize a lot of
Attackers have discovered the
information. They
location
have
of a bomb.
asterisks on the Valkyrie, with his
Cam
black
in
eyes.
position.
They then have Notorious playing the Mozzie as well. So as a lot of information, and I think on a small map like Coastline, information can be
Feed
gathered on
up
a
and
Bomb
running.
fairly
located by
quick
attackers.
basis. If you're smart with it, if your Valkyrie Black Eyes and your Mozzie drones, whichever you have captured, if they're in good positions, then you can get so much information and you can really predict from which side are the
10 seconds
attackers
left.
going to execute from and what kind of a setup are the attackers running in. I mean,
5
really,
seconds to
anything
insertion.
about your opposing team, and you can, well, then form any counter strategies if you want
Attackers'
to as well.
objective is to
So
defuse a
keeping that in
bomb.
mind, I have to say that this Frost is a unique pick. Cobra on the Frost, I have to see that, he played the Frost in the previous round as well. How successful is it going for him right now? Is he just playing it for the secondary shotgun and the bulletproof shield, or is there something else to it as well? Eagle Eye right now in a gunfight with Legion. He catches him. Oh, the Legion has been refragged, and so is the Jaeger. And that means the Team Heat once again have the early man advantage in their favor.
Swapping
Wait,
mags.
did Capita just spam through the wall and get a kill there? The window?
Uh, I'm not
Yeah,
sure. No, no,
yeah.
no. Oh, that was the
Think
Valkyrie that
the
died. Yeah.
yeah, from Capital, right? Yeah, yeah. He definitely just
Oh,
spammed through the
okay. My
wall,
bad.
the window, and then the wall and got the kill. Really, I guess a bit of a luck going in his favor, but okay, nice free fire coming out from well, Team Heat. All in all, they are well, really, really aggressive. Like I guess previously mentioned a lot of times, and a map like Coastline gives them all the flexibility to do so even more. And well, the early man count advantage will be going into their favor, even though they did lose the Ash first of all. Well, the drone there from Mozzie will be spotting out the Iana as Iana rushes in, trying to get it, but will be up to no avail.
Oh yeah, and the defenders right now holding Sunrise and Blue Bar Notorious. He can attempt a flank at the moment. I don't think the aquarium hatch is open, meaning so he cannot drop down. But still, he's holding blue stairs right now. Frost is holding the Sunrise entrance. She can get a very cheeky kill. And no, the hatch is open. He may just spot an attacker. He has to shoot the gridlock tracks that makes the attackers aware of his location. And now he falls back. Cobra still holding the long hallway here. The attackers have a little bit of time on their hands with a minute and 15 on the clock, meaning that they can still attempt any sort of execution that they want. For now, it looks like they're going to come in from the west side of the map, plant inside of kitchen, and then play the after plant situation from vertical angles from VIP and outside. But the defenders aren't going to let them. One confirmed kill. Amst goes for the refrag but gets killed himself. It is still a 2v2. If Cobra can be revived, well, that's going to become a 3v2, and Team Heat will be in a very, very bad position. Sniper wants Candy holding the side. There it is. There's the final kill. So there's a second last kill, and now it's all down to Cypher with the AR right now. He jumps in, so many crossfires to maintain, but he dies by the Frost traps. And yeah, we have to say that Frost is the best operator in Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think that's the first frost trap we have seen triggered in a while, though. From the previous match as well, we've seen Deimos Force play a lot of frost, right? And I don't think I've seen any frost traps being triggered. If I'm being honest, personally, well, I mean, we did just witness our first frost map kill, but yeah, so far that has been the case. I mean, even if the frostman wasn't there, he had two people shooting on him. There was no way he was making it inside alive. So yeah, well played from Demios Force, being successfully able to shut it down, even though they did suffer quite a big man deficit right at the start of the round there.
Absolutely, with them being at a severe disadvantage early on, the fact that they can still
Defenders,
come
protect
back
your
into the
bombs
game
from being defused
and
by
win the round for
attackers.
themselves, win kitchen and dining, really speaks volumes about the preparation they've done, and especially the gunfights they can win.
Attackers have discovered
Because
the
I, in
location of a
my eyes,
bomb.
even though we are saying we are making jokes about Frost being the best operator and all that, but still, Cobra playing the Frost, he was the man of the round in my eyes. Once he got the kill onto the once he got one kill from here, from the garden on towards sorry, what is it, the sunrise hallway, that really worked out in favor of Deimos Force, because then the remaining attackers, especially Notorious, he was able to peek wide, catch
10
yet
seconds
another
remaining.
attacker off guard, get the refrag, and that was all it took for Deimos to turn the
5
round
seconds
in their
remaining.
favor and, well, essentially win that round and equalize the man
Attackers
count
are heading
against the
out to defuse
opponents
a
and
bomb.
against Team Heat. So Team Heat, they've got to turn up the pressure here. If they don't win a lot of their rounds on attack on a map like Coastline, once Deimos 4 starts to attack, oh boy, you cannot stop them. We've seen that on Villa, we've seen that on Oregon just now, and we saw that on Villa twice actually, once against Espada and once against Union Gaming. So Deimos Force on their attack, they're looking really unstoppable right now. For now, it's their own defense, and we got to see that how exactly will they perform right here. Cobra has brought out the clash, so it's an interesting pick.
Yeah, they're just trying to hold Team Heat out, basically, right? Bring out the clash, slow them down as much
The
as
attacker's
possible.
bomb diffuser has been
And
dropped.
just all in
Attackers
all,
recovered the
the
bomb
clash is
diffuser.
like a menacing presence too, right? You don't really want to go up against a clash who's pushing you, because you never know at what point someone might just peek out around her and just take out, right? The defender behind the clash is free to peek you out, and you are being zapped and tortured, and then you're being shot as well. That's not really something that's considered fun in most cultures, I would say. But yeah, so far so good for both teams, as we are still in a 5v5 situation. First half of the round has gone through, but the Clash is aware of the attackers trying to push in from office there.
Attackers
And
dropped the
with this
diffuser.
newfound pressure of the attackers, they are really putting the pressure onto the defenders. However, it's still a very one-directional push. We can see all the attackers just gathered towards the south side near office and only them. For now, we can see Amst on the outside and a little bit of vertical
Attackers
presence
recovered the
coming from
diffuser.
Ali as well. But apart from that, I don't see a
A
lot of
bomb has
pressure
been
being applied
located.
from Team Heat. Deimos Force, they are alleviating this pressure really good. And yeah, the Gridlock tracks thrown as well won't do a lot of damage. I think they can be destroyed. Oh, they will damage the Clash a fair bit. So you know what? They're doing their job. But still, the point is, the fact of the matter is the fact that all of the defenders are alive. It's a
Attackers have
5v5.
dropped the
Attackers,
bomb
if they want to
diffuser.
execute, they'll be killed. That's exactly what happened. Diffuser has been dropped in the objective. Not a lot of ways to retrieve it right now. Smoke canister is thrown. You're being damaged. 45 seconds.
Attackers
Bat just dying to the smoke canister right there. Oh, that's a silly death. Cobra replies back with a confirmed kill. Eagle not spotting the castle inside of courtyard. 2v3 scenario. Iana and Zofia, both of them just being bullied by the clash here. And Team Heat, well, this round not really going in their favor. 25 seconds remain. They haven't retrieved back the diffuser.
Yeah, definitely. I would say a little bit of a misuse of utility, but we'll come to that
10 seconds
later,
left.
as it is down to a 2v2 again. Last 30 seconds remaining. The Clash
10
seems to
seconds
be
to
a
go.
little bit far away, but that doesn't seem to matter, as Notorious on the Legion is right there holding the run in. Will get one, and then the second one to close the round out for his team right there. So Demios Force will be heading into the lead now.
Absolutely. Deimos Force, now that they have the man advantage, sorry, I'm so sorry. Now that they have the round advantage, they'll be looking to go back. Oh, not to, okay, they're going back to hook and billiards. So what I'm trying to say here is they can afford to lose a round on Hookah. Of course, they would not like to. If they can surely win that round. But if they, if the situation comes, they can surely win this round. And turn it and extend the lead further. However, the more likely scenario in my eyes is that Team Heat, they may end up winning Hookah and Billiards as they did in round number one. But Deimos was there fine with it, because we were just talking about how Deimos was on
Defenders,
their
protect
attack.
your
That's
bombs
when
from
they are
being
the
defused by
deadliest. So the
attackers.
fact that, on their defense, if even if the half ends on a 3-3, I still believe that's going to be fine for Deimos. Even if they lose this round, the subsequent round as well, they can surely win either one of the bomb sites of Kitchen and Service or Blue Bar and Sunrise. So they can end their defensive half on a neutral term, on a neutral
Attackers have
round
located
difference.
a bomb.
And I guess that's all they need. They don't need anything extra. They don't need anything flamboyant, because on their attack, that's where the real progress for their team begins. That's where they'll start extending the lead further and further and
10
further.
seconds to
They just
insertion.
have to delay Team Heat and not let them have the lead right now.
5 seconds to go.
Yeah, that is a really, really interesting insight coming
Attacker's
out from
objective
you,
is to defuse
CCV,
the
I would
bomb.
like to say.
Defender has been
And yeah,
discovered.
I 100% agree with it for the most part here. But then again, it is up to Team Heat, right? If they manage to win some rounds out on attack, take the lead here, which is still really quite possible for them, then they might just be in the driver's seat heading into the second half and might just be able to just hold Deimos Force at bay during their attacks. But I guess we will find that out as we head towards the round. So far, however, I think the capital has been what has been a little underused so far, as well. That is again to be delayed, as we see a lot of frags coming out here. Aruni will be the first one to die, as Jaeger takes a lot of damage. He will go around, going back around into garden to try and spam someone through, but no, he will be the one who gets spammed instead. That's 2 men down for Demios Force. Team Heat looking really good again, and hopefully for them, they can capitalize on this lead and not throw it away.
Yeah, this round, I really think that Team Heat has it
Bomb
secured in the
located by
bag.
attackers.
I don't think they're going to lose this round. It's only a matter of what happens in the next rounds. But okay, you know what, Deimos Force, they're not going to really calm down. Asterix with the suppressor on the Vector. All right, you're showing off your skills. You can control that recoil, and yeah, he's going for that as well. So he gets one kill. That's the main thing. He takes out the frag grenades that Amst was bringing, and yeah, Team Heat, they still reply back. Asterix, he dies, unfortunately disconnected. So that may be a pause coming from Deimos Force. But for now, let's see what happens. Cobra, he's still holding down the fort of Hookah. He has been tagged severely. The attackers, they're just trying to enter into the bomb site. Meanwhile, we can see Notorious. He's playing a very, very close angle. Capitao has a
Drop the
smoke
bomb
grenades
diffuser.
and he dies. Asterix is back as well. But guess what? Deimos Force are back in this round as Notorious with a beautiful headshot. Oh, this round can be a comeback victory. The diffuser has been dropped inside of Billiards. It's all down to Ali.
So yeah, okay, then that happened. I guess as Ali is in a 1v2 situation, trying to win the round out that once we thought his team clearly had in their hands. He will be using his Zofia charges to clear out the shield to make sure no one's behind and no one holding any cheeky angles. No one's going to be pre-firing using the slits in the shield itself. Well, apparently he missed the shield, so that's a no bueno. But luckily for him, no one is actually playing right behind the shield. Last 30 seconds remaining of the round, though, he has to push in. He has to make his presence known, and he has to get the diffuser to plant if he cannot get those frags down. Both of the defenders sitting inside Aquarium, holding a really, really nice crossfire. We're giving no
15
chance to
seconds
Zofia,
remaining.
right? He has basically little to no ability to clutch this out
10
at this
seconds
point,
remaining.
unless something goes horribly, horribly wrong from the hands of Deimos Force, which is not something likely to happen. Quick peeks coming out
Yeah.
from Notorious, as I guess he got bored sitting right behind Aquarium there. He will be picking right out and getting the kill for his team. Yeah, he
I
definitely got
believe
bored
this.
sitting there.
Yeah. Was this a triple kill for Notorious in this round, or was it a quad? I cannot seem to completely remember. I think it may have been
It was
a triple.
quad.
Never mind. He has a
Uh,
KD of 7. Damn. Okay, 4 rounds in, and yeah, he's performing great. And so are all the peoples of Deimos Force. Let's have the scoreboard up for a little while and let's talk through what exactly is happening in terms of kills. And yeah, Cobra performing good as well. And these two are the primary fraggers for the side of Deimos Force. If Team Heat can eliminate them early on, I can see them having chances to win the round. Since for Team Heat, their kills are a bit more spread out. We can see 4, 3, triple twos, and so that's all fine. For Team Heat, everyone is putting in the same
Attackers need
amount
to
of work.
locate and defuse
Meanwhile,
as
for the
many
side
bombs as they
of
can.
Deimos Force, a few of the players they are performing
Attackers have
better, and
located
a
a
few of the
bomb.
players I wouldn't say they are lacking. They're just playing that supportive role, so they haven't managed to get a lot of kills. But still, yeah, if you can get those fraggers, you can surely eliminate a core pillar of a team such as Deimos Force. So that's exactly what Team Heat will be looking to eliminate here as well. As we go back to kitchen and service entrance, Deimos Force, they complete their objective rotation parameter, all with wins. They've been winning the past 3 rounds, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stopping anytime soon.
Yeah, Team
10
Heat.
seconds to go.
Okay, excuse me. So Team Heat
5
has
seconds
is
to go.
looking kind of wonky, if I do so myself. They get the round advantage, they get the
Attackers
man
are heading
advantage.
out to
They're right
defuse a
there,
bomb.
they're ready to win, and then they just throw, I guess, as far as we can see. It hasn't really been that wonderful coming out from them, especially the Capital, right? We've seen him being misused, especially in the round and played in the both bars, right? Blue bar and Sunrise bar. We saw the Capital miss his darts actually, and his firebolt went way behind the Clash, and it was really clear he was trying to target the Clash, but he missed it. And then again and again, they just keep getting the advantage, and then they just lose it out for no apparent reason other than, well, a rogue defender from Deimos Force just came out or killed them all, and that's not something you should be allowing, sorry, to happen at all, right? Especially at this level, you should be aware and you should be up to ready and guns up for such shenanigans. And well, speaking of shenanigans, again, Cypher will be getting the first kill. That's Asterix gone. And there we go. The first two round kills rather coming for Team Heat. Notorious also gone, which, well, if we go according to history, first two kills going towards Team Heat means they have already lost the round. So there we go.
Yeah, it is difficult for both the teams. Come back and still come here for Deimos Force. I don't think Levi is aware that someone is pushing him inside of Sunrise. Now he's been drawn, so now he's going to be aware that Capita is right around the corner. He can jump in. Sniper want Candy with the first kill. This time onto Am. He's holding the angle and he gets one more. No, Eagle Eye will get Cobra. So that means it's a 4v2. Levi still holding the angle. He gets the drop onto Capita. He sees the Zofia as well and gets the kill. And oh, Baza, this may just become true again. It's all down to Levi. He's gotten a double kill in this round. He'll get one more. Oh, but Eagle Eye picks him off, and Team Heat in a close 1v1, they win their second round, and they manage to still be extremely close to that round differential. It's still a 3v2. It's still a 3-2 in favor of Deimos Force. So I gotta say that if Team Heat they win this round and they neutralize the score, in my eyes it can be a little difficult for the it may be a little difficult for Deimos forcing their attack to win a lot of rounds, but then again, it's DF. They can surely do it. So yeah, we got to see what happens in the second half. For now, let's start with the final round of the first half. We are seeing the clash being brought out once again.
Dude, again, like last round, it was the same thing, right? It was just a rogue defender from Deimos Force, the castle this time around, just going around shooting everybody in the head, and there's nothing they're doing about it. Even at the end, it was a 1v1. If the IQ, I believe that was right, had been a second slower, or rather the Amaru, right, had been a
Attackers
second
need to
slower, the
locate and
castle would have
defuse
been in
bombs.
position and quite possibly would have shot her down as well. So this is not something you
Attackers have
should be
located a
allowing
bomb.
from Team Heat, especially since you were this time you had a three-man lead, right? You killed three of their people, and then you still came down to a 2v1, or rather 1v1, and even on entirely really close grounds too. That is, you didn't have your plan down, you didn't have anything, so that's something that should be really inexcusable from Team Heat. But they did manage to win the round out. So hopefully they will be making amends
10 seconds
to their
left.
ways here. As well, this is the last round, and they, like you said, they might
5
just be
seconds
able
left
to
before insertion.
balance it out, to equalize it on their attack.
Attackers are heading out to
They
defuse a
surely
bomb.
can. All Deimos Force have to do to not allow that is don't give early kills. It is as simple as that. Do not die very early, as we've been seeing in the past few
I
rounds.
think you mean the
You
opposite.
give but yeah, even jokes side as well. Where it's a very big disadvantage that Deimos force get, because not only do they lose one gunfight, sometimes they lose two of them, and in that 3v5, it really puts your defenders in a very disadvantageous and a vulnerable position. Sure, they can get all of those kills and all of those insane clutches that we've been talking about, but I would much rather, if I'm a team player, I would much rather have all five of my team players alive than three players going for some insane clutch or whatever. But apart from that, 45 seconds into the action phase, nothing
A
major has
bomb has
happened from
been
the attackers. They
located.
haven't made their way inside the building just yet. They're opening all of the lines of sight. They are making their entry. They're breaching inside of the objectives. And finally, we see Zofia going for that early map control and just trying to get some sort of map control, because the previous round, Deimos force, sorry, Team Heat, they tried going for the horizontal attack. Now they're going to try the vertical attack in Sunrise. So it looks like they're going to ignore blue bar, and for now it looks like it works out for them. Aspects, he tried pushing in, he didn't get the kill, but guess what? Sniper One Candy finds the kill of Ali. It's still a 4v4. Ash is inside of Hookah. I'm not sure if Bandit is aware of that. Gridlock throws her tracks right there, and yeah, finally finds the kill of Sniper One Candy. So it's looking like Team Heat again. They have the man advantage now. They have to capitalize on it.
Yeah, and well, it has been an issue in the past, but they might just be able to pull it through this time around. We'll have to see how that goes, as they are coming in from well, quite a split push, but mostly trying to focus itself on the bars. They have little or no presence towards kitchens, as well as Capita will be going in for the plant. He did smoke it
Attackers
out. He
bomb
will hit the
diffuser has been dropped.
flash to the shield round and peeks right into it. The Clash getting the headshot. Really nice kill there from him. Levi will get two off his own. Once again, the man advantage has been lost, and it's all left on to Eagle Eye on the Ash there to clutch it back out for his team. He gets one. That's the castle gone. It's all left onto the Clash now. Half HP, and the Ash is only a little bit higher, but the Clash will be wiser of his plays, of his strategies, of his attempts. Turns right back around, expects him to swing out onto the west window. Will take him out quite easily.
Okay, so this round was the first round we saw Capita actually bringing in the Hard Breach gadget instead of his claymores. And Baza, you've seen the Hard Breach gadget, right? In play, like you've seen how it looks.
Definitely, yes.
Okay. Yeah. So, okay, this is a question I ask each and every single caster, and I gotta say that there's always a lot of debate on Twitter about this. What exactly is it called? So you've seen the Hard Breach gadget. Does it look like a can opener, or does it look like a trampoline?
A trampoline, dude, for sure.
Oh
It's
man, are
definitely a
you
trampoline
also
for me.
team trampoline? Oh man.
Can opener?
But
I just
okay.
don't see it as a can opener,
Yeah,
man.
it works like a can opener, doesn't it? Like it
Oh
opens
yeah,
up the
yeah, it,
breach.
it does.
Yeah,
Attackers need to
that's right.
locate and
It's
defuse as
always
many
this
bombs
debate,
as
and
they
I'm in the
can.
middle of it. I also, I see it as the trampoline, but then again, its function is the can opener. It works like a can opener. It even opens up the breach in the same clockwise direction as a can opener opens the lid of the can. Yeah, it's always a debate. I love to enjoy. People bring out so many points, and it really gets heated, and it's all over this hard breach gadget. I love to see it. As someone who's in the South Asian Rainbow Six scene, you love masala. I think that's a statement that everyone can agree with. But you know what?
Oh
Everything
yeah.
aside,
Bomb located by
yeah.
attackers. 10 seconds
But
left.
I guess we can come back to the round on hand here. Let's come back to round
5 seconds
seven.
to go.
And with Hookah being played, we can surely see that Team Heat, they are applying some of the same
Attackers are moving to
strategies they were
defuse the
doing
bomb.
earlier in Oregon as well. They have, in this case, Bat is playing the Vamai actually, and Amst is playing the Goyo. But still, they're trying to stay behind those Goyo shields, and they're trying to kill attackers from that way. And yeah, just going for quick pre-fires and quick peeks, and that's how they're trying to get kills on them. And let's see how successful it is, because Deimos first, well, they are adopting a roam clear style here.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll have to see if DF makes the same mistake Heat made on their attack. Hopefully not for their own sake, but we'll have to see how Team Heat also conducts themselves on defense, right? If they manage to get early advantages, if they manage to hold them out, if they manage to win rounds finally for once maybe, or not at all, right? But yeah, first on the line of fire looks to be the Vigil of Eagle Eye, who is quite aware of people trying to make their way outside on Aquarium balcony, and he will be quite aware for him. Thatcher of Levi decides it will be better not to, but not Sniper want Candy. He wants the kill, and he will get the kill. He gets the first one, gets shot from behind a little bit, but he will survive with his life as he goes back around into luggage to clear it out. However, the Vigil as of yet has moved all the way around map, but Ali from downstairs will get the kill. That is a really nice C4 coming out there from the mute as well. No real info, I don't think at least is
A
in the
bomb
hands
has been
of
located.
Team Heat there, so it was a bit of a blind C4, but it ended up working really nicely.
Oh, it did. And now, they have chosen not to go for this roam clear, so it can be biting them in the back. Eagle Eye, he's holding this vertical angle from below. We just saw C4 kill come from Ali. So the side of Deimos Force, they still have a minute. Maybe they can go for the roam clear, but I think now it's a little too late. They have people situated towards VIP. They have people coming towards from the side of Aquarium as well. So it's
Attackers
going to be
dropped
a
the
double
diffuser.
pinch, but I can see the vertical lines of sight really working out for Team Heat, especially this one angle that Eagle Eye is holding. If
Attackers
he can
recovered the
make
bomb
this go in his
diffuser.
favor, and if Cypher can make this run out go in his favor, it can work out. And yes, it does. He gets the kill onto Sniper One Candy. Now Deimos Fosa in the backside. They don't have the man advantage. Goyo is peeking the angle. The attackers are trying their best to push into the objective, but they don't have any real push. They just have to dry peek it, and I really don't think it can work out in their favor. Can it? Notorious with one. Cobra gets traded out. It's still a 3v2. Cypher now in this down but not out state. So Amps is the one who has to drop below. Oh, sorry, Eagle Eye is the one who's below. And with the final 15 seconds remaining, this vertical angle can change the course of this round. Notorious is trying his best. No, he'll be killed. It's all down to Levi. He finds
10
one.
seconds
He still
remaining.
has 10 seconds. And now he
Attackers
can get the
recovered the
diffuser. He can
diffuser.
plant the diffuser as well. Yes,
5
he is
seconds
planting
left.
it. 5 seconds on the clock.
He'll
Eagle
get
Eye
the
now. He is going to go for it.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
Oh, and he's going to peek
Defenders
the
have
angle.
eyes on
He doesn't spot
Attackers
Levi
need
right
to
behind him.
protect it.
Now Levi, he hears him. No, what? Levi?
What?
Levi, he's tagged. Oh, and he gets the drop on him. Eagle Eye finally getting the final kill. I don't think he's still completely aware. Yeah, now he confirms the kill. What an end to that round.
That was interesting last few kills, if I do say so.
Defenders
Just
disabled the
Thatcher
diffuser.
just running around the
Defenders
map
win.
with Vigil right beside them. Neither of them actually spotting anyone out. Until I guess, luckily, the Vigil did actually manage to spot him out. Might as well be due to the downed teammate that was inside of hookah there. But overall, it was an interesting round, I guess, to say the least, especially towards the ending. As Thatcher almost had the kill, he did go in for the confirm, so he didn't have to face a 1v2 or 2v1 rather. But yeah, unfortunately, at the end, it didn't really end up working out for him, as Team Heat do manage to get a round for themselves.
Yes, they do get the round, and now they're again much like the previous game. They are one step closer to equalize the round count against Deimos Force, and Deimos Force on their attack that they were looking very strong to. Now they're going to bring it. Now they're going to turn it up a
Defenders,
notch
protect your
with
bombs from being
Finka being
defused
brought
by
out,
attackers.
with Jackal being brought out. Okay, this can be interesting, but it has to flourish as soon as possible. You cannot waste any more time. If you let the defenders equalize the score, oh, I don't see this getting any better for your team. And right now, okay, Eagle Eye, he gets one drone from main lobby. He's
Attackers have
going to
located a
run after
bomb.
the second drone, wasting a lot of time. Will he have time to place those black eyes? I'm not sure. But yeah, still, he's going to look for it. He sees the drone and he shoots it. Oh, the quest is finally over. And in doing so, he'll reinforce the hatch as
10
well. So I
seconds
guess
left before
he was
insertion.
trying to go to the second floor. But never mind. Yeah, apart from that,
5
on the
seconds
bomb
remaining.
site as well, we can see that the players, yeah, they're really going for the
Attackers are
semi-roam,
heading out to
semi-anchor
defuse
setup.
bomb.
They've got Amst playing the maestro. You also have Bat playing a little offside, but yet with his once again with his pulse scanners, he can be very deadly. So the attackers right now, they have to attempt a roam clear, and they have to fully finish this roam clear. As leaving it away, just going for vertical pressure, I don't think it will work out, and especially with Nomad being banned, I don't think it'll work out at all.
Oh yeah, for sure. But well, in the first firefight that we do see
Attackers
coming
dropped
out,
the
that
bomb
will be the Jaeger of Cypher right inside office there as he will be retreating back
Attackers
from.
recovered the diffuser.
Oh,
Ooh. In CCTV, he does get the kill. That is Sniper 1 Candy
Attackers
gone
bomb
already.
diffuser has
Finger
been dropped.
dead, followed closely by Eagle Eye getting the kill onto the Jackal. So 2 early frags with 2 operators full of utility getting taken out already into the round. It's not something you want to see at all. But it has been done so far from Team Heat. Will they be able to hold on to their lead though? As we can see, the diffuser is right there onto the body of Jackal, I believe, as they can easily just hold it and delay for as long as they possibly can, as Ali will be getting the follow-up kill. That's Levi gone. All left onto Asterix and Notorious. The Ash and IQ definitely capable of clutches like this. They have been showing us in the past so far. As I believe the IQ was going for a hot drop, she will, as she just drops right into office. No one's exactly there to hold on to the what do you call it,
Attackers
the
have recovered their
diffuser, but
diffuser.
the Ash will get a kill off her own. 4v2 situation, they might just be able to bring it back around. They still have a lot of time left, over a minute, as the Ash still dominating her vertical presence, trying to get any kills possible she can, as the IQ will sneak her way past, making her way
Attackers dropped the
inside the
diffuser.
lobby. But alas, Ali is right there, gets the kill onto the IQ, and it's all up to the Ash. The diffuser down yet again. Will he be able to clutch it out for his team?
yeah, with the cardiac sensor present on the pulse, they know Ash's location and they know, they simply have to play extremely passively. Nothing much that Notorious can do right now. He's going to try his best, but at the moment, yep, the C4 kills him. And Team Heat, well, they equalize the score on their defense. Who would have guessed it? Deimos Force, their strong point right now, not really working in their favor. And I have to say that if Team Heat continue with this momentum, they can certainly take this map. They have the opportunity right now. It's all up to Deimos Force to turn it around. It's all up to Deimos Force. It's going to be Blue Bar and Sunrise, the first tertiary bomb site we're going to witness on the map. I mean, the first time we'll see this tertiary bomb site in the defense of Team Heat and not their own attack. So yeah, previously when we saw this objective, Deimos Force won it both of the times, and now that we are going to see it, there is a chance that the defenders uh, will have a good round. They have not opted for the clash that Cobra was going for, and Cobra has opted for something that the team of Heat were bringing. The gridlock. He is going to delay the attack.
Attackers need
He's
to
going to
locate
delay
and defuse
the
as many bombs as they
sorry,
can.
the flanks of the defenders as long as
Attackers have
possible. And
discovered the
he'll be
location of
looking
a
to get
bomb.
rid of them. And yeah, try to get some kills on the defenders, because early on this is really, really working in favor of Team Heat. They have been managing to get so many kills early on and then build upon that further and further, hence securing round win after round win for themselves. That I gotta say, for the side of sorry, for the side of Deimos Force, it's getting a bit desperate. If they lose this round, if they give away the lead that they had been building for the past few
10
rounds,
seconds
then
remaining.
it can certainly be, very troublesome. And then we may even see
5
Team Heat
seconds to
winning their
insertion.
opposing team's map.
Attackers objective
Yeah,
is to defuse the
definitely
bomb.
very high likeliness so far of both of these teams winning out the maps of, well, their opponents, right? As we did see, Deimos Force already set a precedent for the same exact thing. But Team Heat is
Attackers
still
dropped
not
the
out of the
diffuser.
water, even
Attackers
though they
recovered
did
the
manage
bomb
to
diffuser.
equalize it so far. Deimos Force still is, well, not a team to be taken lightly. And they will be bringing out even more firepower now as we head into the rounds where, well, they are at a disadvantage, where they do risk losing the lead, where they do risk being on the back foot, and that's, well, a lot of times where Deimos Force tends to shine. When you back them into
Bomb
the
located
corner,
by
they do
attackers.
tend to come out swinging. And hopefully we might just be able to watch and, well, see them do exactly that, as Team Heat will be definitely a worthy opponent for them.
Attackers bomb diffuser has
Absolutely.
been
And oh,
dropped.
Cypher with the nice opening kill onto Levi. That's now your ace gone. That means that no more hard breach for you as an attacker. If you were trying to get rid of the hatch, I'm not sure if the hatch has been opened or not, but still, it won't be anytime
Attackers have
soon if it
recovered their
is
diffuser.
reinforced. And now the defender's being tagged. Eagle Eye going for this run out. oh, this can be very, very risky. However, it is extremely high risk, high reward. If he gets a kill right here, oh, this can be game changing for the side of Team Heat. And Notorious not spotting the Jaeger present inside of kitchen, the attackers being damaged, the defenders being damaged as well, holding a small angle. And oh, Sniper Wants Candy wins the gunfight against Ali. He's on 5 HP, but now this round has been, the man count has been equalized. Deimos force, they're planning their attack. It's still slow. So Team Heat, if they can delay it even further, I really think they have the advantage. But Jaeger is cornered here. I don't think he knows it. Legion is coming to his rescue as Zofia may manage to get a few kills right here. If she does, that's really beneficial. If you can eliminate the kitchen players, oh, the round will be in your favor. Cypher pushes the angle and wins the gunfight against Asterix. 5 HP, Sniper Want Candy, 5 HP Cypher, and with these vertical angles, oh, I don't really see this getting better for the side of Deimos Force. They may lose this round completely, they may lose the lead they've been building for the past few rounds.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Yeah, definitely. He has managed to get themselves into the favorable position of for this round. They will be just sitting there waiting for the most part for the attackers to come in there. A lot of them, well, the two of them actually have well dropped in HP points in some way or another, and well, that will make easy work for most of the defender guns, especially the shotgun can shoot at a longer range now and take out the weaker opponents from further away. And well, speaking of taking out opponents, there we go. Team Heat gets 2 frags for themselves. It's left all upon Sophia of Notorious, who is unaware of someone playing right beside her, will get 1 frag, but there we go. The Jaeger will come in and get the last frag for his team.
Right now, Team Heat, completing their objective rotation parameter, just like Deimos Force, and winning all 3 of those rounds. Absolute stunning performance from them in their defensive half, one must say. And yeah, I gotta say, they're performing really well here. They're not looking like they're going to drop the ball at all. And it's looking like, yeah, they can build upon this lead even further, because now, much like the previous game, they're 1 round away from match point and 2 away from sheer victory. Whereas for Deimos Force, they've got to win 3 consecutive rounds of their own in order to win this game. And in overtime as well, it can be any team's game. So keeping all of that in mind, it's extremely, extremely close what's going to happen here. And putting that in place, I have to say that, for both the teams right now, it's a very, very delicate situation. And yeah, this round also is going to decide it all. The first round, it decided which team was getting the sorry, the previous round decided which team was getting a lot of their which team got the advantage. Now the Team Heat have the advantage. Can they build upon that, or will Deimos Force equalize the score? That is the biggest question to be asked right here.
And that big question will be answered in the next 3 to, well, yeah, next 3 to 4 rounds, I believe. As well, both teams are climbing up and are ready to go. They have been going back and forth quite a lot.
5 seconds
As,
remaining.
well, this is round number 10, really, really close to coming the end of the map. As Team Heat definitely needs to win a lot more than Deimos Force do, because right now, as they will be, well, losing essentially if they do not manage to win this map out. However, they are still both qualified, they are still both safe, and they have still both made their way into the closed qualifiers. But still, seeding is really, really quite important for teams, and they do tend to take it really seriously, as you can see right here, right now.
Absolutely. And now I have to say that for the side of Deimos Force and oh, okay, Deimos Force, yes, for their side, it's a good start. They get the initial kill. The first time they've done that in their attacking half, Cypher is still there, hoping to find a kill on one of the attackers. And an attacker is present. Maverick is right there inside of office. Maverick throws his frag grenade. He jumps down. He gets 1 kill, and Cypher immediately falls back, shooting the drone. Deimos Force not really aware of where the defenders are, and it's going to bite them in the back. Sniper Want Candy with the kill onto back. That's your anchor gone, and now they're starting their own sorry, they're starting their own execute quite early on with 1 minute and 50 seconds on the clock. Team Heat are replying back, and Cypher, oh boy, now he's going for the flank as well, possibly onto Asterix. Pinka boost coming in, he is spotted, he is killed. It's all down to the site anchors to turn this round in favor of the attackers.
Yeah, definitely last to left side anchors. That will be the Valkyrie of AMST as well as Ali on the mute right there. Will be looking to just win this round out for his team, but Deimos will definitely not be looking to let them have it. As well, we head into the last minute rather of the round. We are seeing the Zofia trying to get an interesting angle from the window, from the north window, and cut out any person who might be trying to hide behind a wall, who might try to deny the plant or any such thing that might just occur. He is upside down rappelling, means he will be really less likely to get shot, and he will be spotting
What?
out ooh, the Valkyrie, but the
Yeah.
Valkyrie will survive. Ali will take him out with a nade. It's a 1v1 situation. The Finka low on HP as well as the versus the Valkyrie, who is well relatively high but also shot up. A few bullets will do the trick just fine, especially coming out from that big LMG with heavy bullets. As he swings right back around, but the Valkyrie will duck behind the bar and get the final kill on to the Finka. And there we go. Team Heat with the match point.
Oh yes, and yeah, I gotta say that for now it's looking very. It's looking like it can go in any team's favor. I really, now the Team Heat have match point. I really think that they have secured the game and they have secured this map for themselves as well. And we may be going into the decider. And yeah, it's just down to kitchen and service. Demos Force now they're very desperate. It's absolute do or die for their side. They need to win these final two rounds, otherwise nothing is going to go in their favor. And yeah, I don't see this game getting any better for them. I really think that for now, Team Heat they've gone away. They've clutched away with this victory.
Oh yeah, definitely. They are on the
Defenders,
driving seat
protect your
here.
bombs from
Quite
being defused
easy
by
for them to
attackers.
just lock it out and win it for themselves, especially considering the pace they
Bomb
have been
located by
going
attackers.
on during the defending half. Neos is on the back foot here. Just might be able to push it through. They do need 2 rounds. They might just be able to do it, but it's looking like a long shot currently. As Team Heat is just sitting pretty, sitting on top, and just looking to
Attackers have
close it
located
out
a bomb.
once and for all.
Absolutely, they're looking very strong right now. I don't see any major flaws in their defense.
10
They're
seconds
winning
left.
so many of those rounds, and a few mistakes coming from the players of Deimos Force only,
5 seconds left
with a
before
few
insertion.
C4s and they're not recognizing that. And yeah, just
Attackers are
overall
heading out
losing
to
the
defuse a
gunfights.
bomb.
That's the primary thing. That's one of the things that really, I'd say that could have been in their favor. I was looking forward to the attack of, sorry, I was looking forward to the gunfights of Deimos Force, especially on their attack. But it looks like they've fallen flat a bit. I'm not really sure why, but yeah, Team Heat they have all the advantage in the world. They have all the cards, and they're holding all the cards right now. And well, Deimos Force they may just fold in this hand that they've been dealt, and they may have to well give up this round, give up this map because they don't want to. Surely they want to win these 2 rounds. However, as time is going, it is looking more and more difficult for them. Eagle Eye with one more kill gets the opening kill, and I gotta say that Demos Force here, the attackers, they are pushing and they are really dealing damage to the defenders, but still really not completely working out for them. We still have one of the defenders, that's Pulse inside of Sunrise. He's going to be taking the angle, and he loses the gunfight to Notorious. Notorious confirms the kill. One of the defenders is right there. He'll be picked off by Asterix as well, and it
The
looks like
attacker's bomb diffuser
that
has been dropped.
Team Heat, they are now in the back foot.
Oh yeah, definitely. Levi almost getting a kill
Attackers
clean
recovered the bomb diffuser.
from those bullet holes, but well, Sniper will Candy will not almost get the kill. He'll confirm the kill, and that's Cypher gone. Ali is inside lobby, just waiting for him to push out of CCTV. But the Lion will be wiser and not push out. The barrel of the Rihanna is visible there.
What?
Unfortunate for her, but she will still win out the gunfight. It's all referred to my share. Over a minute left. Quite a rapid round as Deimos Force will come back around and get the round win. 1 round away from pushing it to overtime.
Oh, lads, Demos Force. Okay, and Team Heat as well. I gotta say, and this is now extremely close. I have to say that it can go in any team's favor from now on. One round decides it all. One round can decide, whether we'll go into a decider game, or whether or not, Deimos Force will go into overtime, and we may see any team winning there as well, because it's still not guaranteed. Even if we go to overtime, Team Heat have good chances of winning there. It's just up to Deimos Force. And Team Heat, they choose Blue Bar and Sunrise again. The last time we saw it, it went in favor of the defenders. Team Heat absolutely dominated that round. So don't have my hopes really up for Demos Force, but I'd like them to prove me wrong. I'd like them to show that no, they can win this gunfight. They can
Attackers
win
need to
majority of their
locate and
gunfights, and
defuse
they can win
bombs.
this round. They can take it in their favor, and they can
Attackers have
certainly
discovered the location of a
win
bomb.
this map, and yeah, get the get the better seed in the close qualifiers.
Oh yeah, for sure. And going overtime is always really exciting as it shows how close both of these teams are in terms of their firepower and how well matched they are. And obviously, it's a lot more fun for viewers as well, or all in all, because well, no one really likes to see a one-sided match, right? You want to see a match that's going toe to toe, close, and
10
well,
seconds
it's
to
always a
insertion.
well-fought battle. Well, this one so far has definitely been one
5
of
seconds to
those,
go.
as well. Deimios is looking to even it out, push it onto the
Attackers'
overtime,
objective is to defuse a
and they
bomb.
are ever so close. But Team Heat is the same amount of close to winning. Then, yeah. So overall, this round is the crucial one. It is the last round in regulation, and well, those are always really quite important. First coming in is Nina, of course, trying to push in mostly from cool spawn, and they will be shooting out around. And for the most part, they are aware of the strategy that teammate is doing. Right, it is quite common. It is mostly the same as they have been playing the last time. The smoke right behind the shield, close right with the support of an authenticator on the top.
Absolutely. And now we see the side of Team Heat. They're playing this aggressive angle right now. Team Heat's location is Cypher's location is known. Is going with the M59 shots,
Bomb
and
located
Ali
by
gets the
attackers.
first kill onto Sniper Want Candy. So that means that the defenders right now, they have the better chance of winning this round. They have the man advantage. Cobra replies back, killing Eagle Eye. Oh, that's one of the primary fraggers. That's a top fragger, most likely gone. And meaning that Team Heat, it's really any team's game. Ali replying back. Ali is really stepping up at the moment with 5 HP remaining. The attackers right now, they have to devise some sort of plan. 4v2, he throws the C4, he can collect it back, and yeah, that won't land where he wanted to. Now he'll blast the C4. It does catch. No, it tags Cobra. 5 HP now. It's all down to Notorious and Cobra. It's all down to Ash and Gridlock, respectively. And I gotta say, it's very close. Team Heat is in a very difficult situation. Cobra right there. Oh, with a
Attackers
gridlock.
have dropped the bomb
LMG,
diffuser.
now he'll be tagged. He'll be put in a down but not out state. And we can say that Team Heat, they have surely won this for themselves. Yep, they have. That is it. That is the clock. And Team Heat, they win the second map 7-5, a very close affair. And they make sure that this game goes to overtime. Stunning performance coming from both of these teams.
Oof, what a match, dude. What a banger of a match, if I do say. And overall, really well played there by both of these teams. But Team Heat just having the upper hand and winning out each other's, well, maps, as we called out a little bit earlier in the day here. So, last map is the one we will be heading to next. Cafe Dostoevsky will be a
Yeah.
rather interesting one, to say the least.
Surely will be. Yeah, so we'll be taking a very small break. Stay tuned, keep watching, and we'll be right back on Cafe. Now, everyone watching, we have a little small announcement to make. Unfortunately, this qualifies. It's been dragging on for a little too long than all of us had anticipated here at the production team. We honestly thought that it would have been over by, say, 3 p.m. IST, and hence, a few members of the production team, both right now that you can see in front of the screens and even people behind the screens, all the admins and all that, we've had some prior engagements. Hence, unfortunately, we won't be able to share the final decider game on stream. Again, it's a very, very sad situation. We apologize for that. I personally, even I apologize for that. But yeah, what a few games we've seen so far, Baza. Wouldn't you say about both these teams?
Oh yeah, definitely. Such a barn burner of a match, and well, it would have been really interesting to watch the last map as well. But unfortunately for us, we are just a little out of time here. So yeah, good luck to both of these teams, if I do say so myself. And you guys, we make sure to catch up on their scores, to catch up who won and who got through. You
Yep,
can do
the
through this through
brackets.
multiple aspects. Yeah, you can check the brackets. You can join our Discord of South Asian Nationals. Oh, sorry, South Asian server, and
Yep,
yeah, so all in all, good luck to both of these teams. We do have to take our leave, but we will be seeing you next week for the last week of qualifiers, the last chance to qualify for South Asia Closed Nationals. And we have some big names who are still left to qualify. So that will be
yeah,
definitely very interesting. But we
absolutely,
do have to
absolutely.
call it
Yeah.
here. And yeah, that's it
Yeah.
from CCV and me. We will see you next week.